Hi, this is Taryn Grome, editor of Pharma Voice. We met with numerous inspirational thought leaders at this year's DIA annual conference as part of our Editors Take video series. I hope you enjoy this discussion.
In this episode, Taryn meets with Todd McGrath, Vice President of U.S. Operations, Medical Research Network.
Good morning, Todd, and welcome to DIA 2018.
Hello, thanks for having us. We've been here for a couple of years, so we're always excited about this event.
I want to talk to you a little bit about MRN. You came on the scene about 10 years ago offering several services, including in-home trial support and site nurse support. A couple of questions. How have you seen the company grow over those years, and what do you think have been the biggest contributors to your growth?
Well, you're correct. We specialize in conducting clinical trial visits in the patient's home and also providing nurses to sites that want to do clinical trials but don't necessarily have the resourcing to do that. Our overall service, really, the nursing services, is there to ease the participation of both patients and sites and have an overall impact in conducting clinical trials for our sponsors. We've seen through the delivery of our services, there's an accelerated recruitment and increase in retention rates. At this point, we're really proud to say that we have been doing this for over 10 years. We've done it in now a service delivery in over 40 countries. So that equates to over 30,000 visits that we've done successfully. So we think of ourselves as a market leader. And we have operating offices in the U.S., in the U.K., and Spain. And we'll continue to grow our business and our network. And that's really as the outcome of our customers having an increased interest in wanting to utilize our services.
That's fabulous. Those are some impressive statistics. And what do you think has contributed to the industry's growing interest in these services?
Well, the industry is moving towards more of a patient-centric approach. This is really around trying to make our clinical trials and our protocols less invasive and reduce the burden and increase the incentive for patients. We look towards these solutions really as with the challenges that we face with recruitment and retention. So you move away from a traditional model. You stop doing visits just at the clinical site. And the clinical trial and the overall treatment now has to go more into the community. Well, that's where the Medical Research Network come in. And with our experience in doing that, we've been adapting and really setting the standards for delivering these home visits in a clinical-based and community-based setting.
That's wonderful. How do you see the business adapting to the emergence of virtual trials?
Yes, virtual trials is a lot of talk right now. And
hot topic.
Yes, it is a hot topic. We see the virtual trials, they are part of our future, and this really is starting to emerge out of the patient centricity and looking at it that way. You are going to see a lot of success. I think they're going to have a lot of completed clinical trials. However, there's some limitations to it, and really that's because a lot of our clinical trials are designed to have a healthcare professional that's still required. There's a lot of touch points for a patient that are still necessary. We look at this and we think that the pharma industry should start taking a lot of these different concepts and look at how do you put them all together so that you can actually have more visit types. So you have a virtual visit, one that you give a piece of technology to a patient and they can do something solely on their own. You have a site visit and the patient goes back to the site, still sees their healthcare professional, and then you have your community-based visit, and that's where the Medical Research Network come in. And they do a visit in the home, and the nurse does the procedures that are delegated to them by the PI. We call it a hybrid, and really I think that is where they are able to maximize and to gain more across a clinical trial. They'll be able to do more visits in the home, and you still can have a bit of that site solution as well. And then the end result is, when you put that all together, is that now you have data points that are across a larger spectrum.
You know, I think about what you guys do, and you provide really crucial services. So we're looking at an aging demographic, and so when the home health care is going to be even more important as these boomers continue to age, and they're going to be needing somebody to come and provide site solution services to their home. It was just I was just saying, is that a possibility? Is that anywhere in your is that a focus for you all at all? Are you looking at that?
It's encompassing any patient that's interested in a clinical trial in trying to just ease the participation, reduce the burden for them, and give them some incentive. I mean, these, at the end of the day, no matter what, the patient's a person, right? And they have, they've been affected by the diagnosis already. So anything that we can do to make their lives better, that's kind of our vision.
And what's next for MRN?
We continue to see that and hear reports of retention and recruitment being some of the limiting factors to completing a clinical trial on time. There's still reports of the recruitment being double in timelines. We see about 39% of sites that are under enrolling, 11% of sites don't even have a patient at all. So really where the medical research looks at through the delivery of our services, that's home trial support, site nursing support, and pharmacy. We know that we can accelerate those, the recruitment. We know we can increase retention rates. We'll continue to go at those challenges, continue to build upon a community-based model. And really, it is, we're getting excited to introduce actually a new service now, and that is a partnership that we have with Patient Primary. And that allows us to offer now a patient travel support service. We know that not all patients are going to be able to do visits in the home. When they have to go back to the site, we can pick them up, drop them off. We can take care of all the reimbursement and expensing. So it's an exciting time for us to offer a new service.
It's great. It's a trusted third-party source for them. So they already know you. That's wonderful.
Yes.
Well, congratulations on your great success and continued good luck.
Great. Thank you so much for having us.
My pleasure.
For more information on this topic, visit our Thought Leaders website.
For more Editors Take videos from the DIA Annual Conference, visit www.pharmavoice.com. Thanks for joining us.